go. That button. Yep. Anyway. Sorry for the blue light, it will disappear momentarily. Anyway. We need no front wing. For both cars, that's not good. Side pods. We haven't really been on top of what we need here, lads. I think I was drowning in the sauce too much, if I'm honest. We are manufacturing parts, right? Yeah. So I wasn't drowning in the sauce. Actually, on top of things. So. We have enough chassis. Enough rear wings. We have enough side pods for now. Need more underfloors. Need more suspension. Right. We know we need at least one front wing anyway. That's just like a must. Is the front wing. Right, performance targets, here we go. Alright. Alright. Right, we've got that set. We need fastest lap set as well here. And then... Welcome PT Creative. Welcome back to the channel. How have you been? The front wing has been upgraded. I'm good. If you've missed the last couple episodes, we are absolutely storming with Ferrari here. We have taken maximum points in the first four races. Maximum points from the first four races. All fastest laps, all 1-2, all 1-2s. Russell is becoming scarier though, it is right, Creative. Let's have a look here where he is in the standings. Because in the constructors, well that's the, in the constructors we're 80 points ahead, which is a decent lead, but you know, won't last, whereas Russell's only 40 points off Leclerc, and that could switch in an instant. Really could. But is there any interesting rookies this year? Not really. Not really any interesting rookies. But we can advance on into Miami here. And
once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. We're in the state of year-round summer. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of...
I'm interested to see... Oh, there's heavy rain in Miami, huh? I got Lando and Porsche in my Mercedes, and... It's Hard as fuck, not gonna lie. Hard in a good way or a bad way? Bad way? Yeah, you normally don't want to go with the young drivers on this game. I find, like, you need people with high control and smoothness to not make mistakes. Because you've seen how many mistakes Leclerc and Sainz have made, and they have high control and smoothness. Like, I feel like it's the most important rating. Because once you get that out of the way, then you can worry about the pace of the drivers. Hopefully Australia was just bad for us because we didn't have high quality engines in the car. I need to turn these headphones down because I feel like I'm shouting over them. That's a bit better. I don't need to be shouting over them. Finally won both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship with Williams in Season 7. Yuki Tsunoda won the Drivers! Alongside Ali Berman. That is such an odd pairing. Williams with Yuki Tsunoda and Ollie Behrman. Wow. That's not something I would expect to hear. Yeah, it's such an odd pairing. Especially at Williams. I would never bet on that to happen. But here, we were nearly 2/10 off Russell in qualifying last time out in Australia, but oh, Piastri's gonna block us. Ricciardo's not. Yeah, last time out we were 2/10 off Russell for pole, but we didn't have our best engines in, so Piastri's let us through good and well there, and we shouldn't catch the Aston here. So we'll have good laps in Q1. But the key here, I believe, will be our gap to Russell. We have our good engines in the car, but if Russell's still outperforming us, then that means the Mercedes is better. But if we're outperforming Russell, it just means we had older engines, they probably had new engines in the car. That could have been the difference. But if Russell still outperforms us like he is now, then that's going to be scary, because that means the Merc is just quicker, especially with Russell in it. Meanwhile, Norris is P8, which is odd. But we're through Q1 anyway. We at least should be. I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised if we were out of Q1. Well, Sean, welcome back. You haven't missed much so far. We're just in Q1 here. Russell still seems to be quick. And Tsunoda and Sargent are doing their thing. No teams have reached the cost cap. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Which is good to hear. Because if like Red Bull, for example, like everyone was kind of guessing, if Red Bull had done it again, then it would be like, something needs to be done if they keep breaking this. But the fact that they didn't break it meant at least everyone's taking it seriously now, and that no one's cheating. Lovely, we're gonna have... Yeah, but it doesn't have the cost cap for 2023 yet, so you still don't know. I think we've got 2 clear laps there. We should be through to Q3 very handily here. But Russell and Norris in the Mercs are scary now. Russell, who was using the same life of tyres as us. Norris is going out again, thankfully wasting some tyres. Hopefully Russell goes out and loses some tyres. But he doesn't seem to be. Oh, he is. Russell's going to waste some tyres here. And Ricciardo, P7. De Vries, P7. Sargent, P6. Perez is out in Q2. The Red Bulls have been so suspect this whole year, whole season. Jesus, Carlos and Lando at the exact same time there. Interesting. And how many tires do we have? Both alphas into Q3 is right, Sean. And the key is now, can we beat the Mercs? Can we beat the Mercs? But Pera is out in Q2 as a mega shock in the Red Bull. Can we beat the Mercs? Russell's going to be behind us here. Hopefully no one's blocking our lap. Verstappen will be blocking our lap, the absolute douche nozzle. There he is. Don't block Leclerc. He's going to block Leclerc. Yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, we're just going to back off with Leclerc here. Because his lap is over essentially because he got blocked. Hopefully we held up Russell a little bit on his run. And a 28.8 with Sainz! What a lap! What a lap from Sainz! That is going to take some beating. Sainz might have pole already here. Russell's best lap time, chat, was an 18.9. So Sainz is already clear of that. Leclerc now needs to get past Ocon at a good time here to get his lap in. And he shall. But we've got a very good lap here from Sainz. Hopefully Leclerc can get a good lap. Still has a lot of the track to do. Leclerc now. We're going to make sure Leclerc keeps pushing so that we can get him into the pits as quick as possible. P2, and that's a 28.9 from Leclerc. Very good lap from Leclerc here. And with Leclerc, we're going to put him out after Sainz crosses the line because we want Leclerc to not block Sainz. That would be really shit. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for Sainz to come through on his lap before we put Leclerc out. There we go. Is there a Williams of Sargent just exiting the pits now? Yeah. Gonna keep him pushing with Sainz.
And we need you to push this out lap.
Copy.
Leclerc will have time. He should. We might push with him at the end. We don't want to be too close to Sargent. We want to kind of use Sargent as a tow here. But it may be close. Sainz now going to come across the line here. Does he improve? I think he did improve, but by like thousandths.
As you are now, lift top.
Copy.
And push.
Copy.
So deployed.
Copy.
Sainz now on this lap has got a purple first. Yeah, only by 0.004 of a second it seems. Sainz has got a purple first here though, unless that's from his last lap, which could be because he barely improved. Yeah, yellow second sector now. Leclerc will be pushing here, and it'll be key to see where Russell ends up, as well as Norris and the gang. But Leclerc will finish this lap. We'll see what he can get. Yeah, the checkered flag is out. Hopefully we've enough fuel. Let's see here when we can push on fuel. Yeah, I think we can push now.
Let's lift off.
Copy.
It should be okay for fuel.
And DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
Russell jumps to Leclerc. Sainz, can he improve? Sainz doesn't improve, but Russell improves and jumps up to P2 here. Can Leclerc improve on his lap time? He did have the toe off Sargent, and Norris is currently sitting P4, not far off Delta either. Leclerc now crossing the line. Leclerc goes pole by fucking 2/10. Whoa! 2/10 from Leclerc. What a lap. What a lap, Leclerc. Wow. Let's go, Charlie boy. And Verstappen P5 here. Sarge 8. Ricciardo, De Vries. Pole by 2/10. That's mega from Leclerc. Pulled that one out of the bag. Had been struggling early in qualifying there.
Is building. There's electricity in the air.
He had been struggling there. And we're now going to find a strategy to push with. I believe soft medium is the go around in Miami. But it's a stretchy soft medium. It's one you're going to have to clench for. If we've enough pace, we could do maybe a soft, medium, soft, but the Mercs could be scary. The Mercs could be very scary. But we're just gonna fly into this chat, and we're gonna see what we can get. We're just gonna fly into this chat and see what we can do in Miami. For those of you just joining, if you want to drop me a follow, please do. And in Ferrari, we've had 1-2s, pole, fastest laps in every race in the first 4 races here. We're on race 5 now, and we're trying to make it 5 in a row for Ferrari, 4 in a row for Leclerc, as Sean mentioned. One stop isn't crazy, it's doable, it's doable. Just depends really what the Mercs do.
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix.
Mercs are on mediums, Mercs are on mediums. I repeat, Mercs are on mediums. Mercs are on mediums, chat.
I'll leave it to you. Copy.
Come on, Sainz, you need to get this position on Russell. You cannot be held up by Russell. We can't keep doing this, Sainz, where you fucking shit at starts. Oh my god, he sucks. He sucks so hard. He's so bad at starts. Every single race, he just goes backwards from the start. And I swear Sainz, that's one of his fucking strengths, is he's good at starts in real life. Just this game is like, nope. He sucks. We can't even get past here with the DRS, or without the DRS. Russell's chucking it round. He's backed off though, which is going to allow Leclerc to escaparoo. Come on, Sainzy boy. Come on, Sainzy. Come on, Sainzy. Here, Sainzy. Here, Sainzy. Oh my god. Fucking first, let me press the buttons I want to press, and then how is Sainz losing so much time to Russell? DRS. There we go. There we go. We've escaped from the battle behind of Norris and Verstappen. Sainz now should have this position. Should is the key word there. Come on, Sainz. That's it. That's more like you. That is more like you, Sainz.
Good job there.
Big lift off now.
Big lift off needed. Big lift off needed. Oh no. Thank God I don't have to do much controlling, otherwise that was going to turn my monitor off. Right, game. Interesting.
Slow down.
Yeah.
We are happy also to
Alfa Romeo seems to have improved their car this season, yeah.
Good.
To get into Q3 they definitely have.
We need you to increase lift and coast.
And Sainz is doing okay here. Managing this gap. Not really letting Russell through at the moment, despite still managing that fuel. One stop only with hards. Then we can go mediums, creative. We can definitely go mediums here. We just need to manage the softs. Just have to manage. Just really have to manage here, especially in the straights.
And save you. Okay.
Let's see. Russell's not even really catching that well. Still keeping it ahead here. And Sainz is just kind of working as our buffer because we don't really want to add more pressure to Leclerc here. We want Leclerc to really manage if we can here. What is Leclerc's overall? Like 93 I think at the moment. I think Sainz is like 92, maybe 91. Sainz now coming back at Leclerc despite Sainz isn't even pushing as hard on his tyres here. We're just managing Russell behind at the moment. And we're managing to find him a pain in the ass. Anyway, let's back off and fuel with Sainz here so that it'll allow us to back off and fuel with Leclerc as well. We're doing pretty well considering the circumstances, keeping this Mercedes behind. Russell even hasn't had a like sniff of a move at the moment. I mean, he is using our DRS here very well. Let's try escape. Let's try escape here with Sainz. And we're gonna have to try and escape here with Leclerc as well. Because Sainz is gonna need to escape. And we're gonna need to escape at the same time.
We are doing a good job.
Come on, Carlos. Traction. You need traction. He's not got any traction. Yeah, Verstappen's now got ahead of Norris on the better tyres. But crucially, we're now out from Russell's grasp. I seen he was kind of managing with us.
No DRS. No DRS for him.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that, chat. He was kind of managing,
Unsafe you. Copy.
using our DRS, and we just needed to make sure that he couldn't manage anymore. Now Russell's really falling back at the moment. Really falling back. Wow. Wow.
And charge button on.
Yeah.
Are we still on pace for tyres? Yeah, we're just about on pace. Yellow flag. Please don't be anything. It was Sainz! Oh my god, I don't believe ye.
Now, this happened as they arrived at turn 12. Clearly unable
Oh,
to take
you
evasive
fucking...
action. That will have knocked their
He's
confidence,
broken
I'm
the
sure.
rear wing, the absolute dumb cunt. Oh my god, man, it's always... Fucking Christ, his race is virtually over. Oh my god, his race is over. I'm just gonna pit Sainz and see what happens. But whenever he starts falling off massively, I'm just gonna retire the car. Because he's already fucking smashed it to pieces. But Jesus Christ. What a dumb cunt. Jesus Christ, we were doing so well. Oh, and that's just points we didn't need to lose.
Sorry guys.
Okay, understood.
We can't even fix the damage, we can only put him onto hards to the end here. And hope he has pace on these hards, but he's missing a part of his fucking front or rear wing. Which, in my eyes, shouldn't be drivable. This should be a retired car. But the game is not great. We're now out behind Perez. And we're just kind of going along at this point. I'm not expecting anything from Sainz for the rest of the race.
Keep pushing. Charge off.
But we'll see how bad his pace is. .53.
Energies are good.
Copy that.
There's now a Sainz train foreman behind him. He did a 53 there. Let's see what the next lap is, and if it's still 50, then we're retiring the car.
Charge button off.
Copy.
Let's see what he got. It's a 38. That's not that bad. That's not actually that bad. Not actually that bad. I mean, it's worse. It's like 2 seconds off some of these drivers. But it's not actually that bad, considering he's missing part of his front or his rear wing. But no wonder the driver confidence is low. He's binned it and also is missing a fucking part of his rear wing, which should be undrivable. Realistically. Like, he has major rear wing damage, major suspension damage, And chat, we don't even have suspensions for the next race, I don't think.
Yeah.
What is his
Very
lap
cool.
times? They're still 38s, that's not bad. I mean, it's not what we want, obviously, but they could be worse. Genuinely could be worse. We're more now caring about Leclerc here. Because Sainz is just kind of fact. Kind of dead in the water at this point. We're just kind of hoping for some carnage or something. To see can he benefit off the carnage and win. Leclerc's losing in the Delta to Russell, but he still needs to keep extending these tyres out to at least lap 25. Yeah, the American hype would be absolutely real, hey, if Logie Sarge in P6 as it stands. Russell's catching us, chat, and there's nothing really we can do about it at this point. Because we are pushing. Let's not give him DRS here, let's push even more with Leclerc. Because we just need to last an extra bit longer here. Russell has did it again, where he's undercut us. On to the softs, which is utterly mental.
Copy box now, pit confirm.
Box is lap.
ERS.
Copy that.
I mean, it's utterly mental what Russell's doing, but can we stop him is the question. I don't know if we can. You say a free place, but I'm scared of Russell's pace here. Very scared.
I'm trying.
That's okay.
Keep pushing.
We're not expecting much here, Saints. Well, we were expecting fucking P2, if I'm honest, and then you fucking binned it, so... I wonder, does Sainz's DRS even open?
Charles, good lane.
Copy understood.
Nope, Sainz's rear wing does not open. Because it is obviously damaged. No! What are you doing?
Sorry about that.
What are you doing?
Track clear.
Now talk us through this one, Karun.
We see Leclerc coming into pit. It looks like it's just too tight though.
We're now out behind fucking Verstappen,
Pit exit.
who we were 6 seconds up the road on. Oh my god, absolute jokesters, man.
Head down.
And Verstappen's going to the end here, and we're now been undercut by him because we're cunts, to put it lightly. As Russell gets the fastest lap, and he's now surely could manage to sauce to the end if he wanted. He really could. This is a fucking absolute joke, lads. Sainz will have DRS, but isn't able to open it.
Just beat it now.
Yeah, Sean, I think so too. I think so too.
And pit confirmed.
And Leclerc now can't even catch Verstappen. Nice, nice. Yeah, like, why would it not happen is my question. Why would it not happen?
Deployed.
Copy.
And charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, now we need to worry about Norris probably, and Russell could be going to the end here. We could be doing another stop. Who knows? We're gonna have to worry about Norris coming out on fast softs as we try and manage the end here. It's not the fucking button I wanted to press game, was it, huh? Jesus, Mary and fucking Josephine.
And just a reminder on DRS.
Copy that.
Ocon's now out in fresh offs. Ocon's having an absolute blinder here.
Just look after these tires.
Copy that.
I mean, Russell's gonna have to pit here, but he could have unbelievable pace here at the end. Whereas we're just kind of stuck. And Russell is pitting. And Russell and Norris may be side by side here. No. Russell is clear air to the end here.
and we need some lift off.
Yeah, copy.
We just need to be away from Verstappen whenever Russell starts the battle with him. Which Verstappen may hold him up here. Verstappen, you're not blocking well enough here. Not good. Not good at all.
Charge button off.
Yeah.
Russell's now going to be immediately behind us with 10 laps to go. All because we had such a horrific stop at Ferrari. 12-second stop. Which may cost us this race. Sainz had his spin that fucking cost him the race. He's a fucking useless prick. We just now need to stay with Russell. No matter what.
What a joke.
Alright, let's concentrate. And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Sean, that sounds like a loser's mentality. Which I don't have.
And we need some lift and coast.
Copy.
Charge button on.
Copy.
And take care of the tires in high speed.
Copy. Oh, I cannot get much closer.
Continue like this.
Ah, he's so much tire left.
Charge button on.
Copy.
And charge button off. Charge button off.
Yeah, copy that.
The temperatures are going slightly up.
Copy that.
Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
We should slow down.
Copy that.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy.
Ferrari absolutely fucking bottled the win.
Energies are good.
Yeah, copy.
And charge button off.
Yeah, copy that.
Russell wins it! First over the line.
P2.
That was nice.
Was Maloney to P10? Maloney got his first points, wow. Bottas, massive upgrade. Perez got the points. Norris gets fucking fastest lap. We lose because of our fucking pit crew. And Carlos being an asshat. Well done, Carlos. You lost us so much fucking money that we were about to make a massive bonus, but then you crashed because you're fucking wank. Oh, you don't deserve a new car, Sainz. You don't deserve a new fucking car. You don't fucking deserve one. We now have fucking no suspension. Has he fucked the powertrain and everything? Yep, he's broken the gearbox. He's broken the gearbox, yep. I was expecting because he's fucking absolutely dog water. Suspension. 9 days. That suspension better be coming in, lads. Better be fucking coming in. Because otherwise we're gonna have to fucking have one driver out there racing. Let's see who's available. You know, Albon's a free agent science. You know, Alex Albon's free, like. It's free. We've got another ATR. Very disappointing from Sainz there. I tell you, we could do with new suspension after Carlos fucking smashed that one to pieces. We don't really get any gains, or they're very minuscule for chassis. Rear wing. How's the rear wing gains looking? Oh, we can have big rear wing gains. Big rear wing gains. Do high speed, and then even slap that off. We could have big rear wing gains. And that's just minuscule. Underfloor, I'm pretty sure we've done the maximum we can. Or can we? Balanced. Let's see here. What can we upgrade? Much better in eye speed. Right. We know the front wing can do some stuff. And then the suspension is the last one, so it'll be rear wing or suspension realistically we do here. Optimized cooling could be a shout. Yeah, we don't want to do race performance, to be honest with you, because we don't want to lose 10% on our. Yeah, we don't want to lose 10% on our braking. I might even make the suspension like this, chat, where it lasts very long and is very durable as well. Upgrades our brake cooling here. Maybe I'm gonna go for the rear wing one though first, and then maybe that suspension one later in the season. But the rear wing we can make good pace gains, and we'll probably need pace gains immediately. High speed performance. I think you always kind of have to go for high speed performance, because you need that extra straight line speed. You just need it. Yeah, you just need it. No rear wing design coming in. And then we're gonna go for suspension next, I think. Is there any manufacturing slots available? Ollie's improving slightly. Let's see here. Any slots for development? There is one slot. What do we need? 4 of those. 5 of those. We need one. We fucking need a suspension. We need one. Cars. We need a chassis, which we're already making. We need a rear wing, which we're not making. Suspensions we're gonna need. Underfloor we already making. Front wing we can maybe do another race without needing a front wing. What does Sainz need here? He needs a front wing next race, but Leclerc will definitely need rear. But suspension is their biggest miss at the moment. And then we can go for. Let's go for one new rear wing, manufactured, and then the front wing. How's the cost cap looking? Let's have a look here. Still seems to be okay to me. We're gonna go to fatigue reduction here because how's the chance of mistake going up? literally putting less pressure on you lads. I think that's the right way to go here for the moment. We need to reduce those chances of mistakes because our pit crew's fucking exhausted because they suck. They just are so exhausted from sucking. And chat, we were on race 5 of this. We were on race 5 of our finished position streak, which would have got us an extra 2 million, and Sainz fucking bins it in a comfortable position, and then our fucking pit crew fuck the race for Leclerc. So all around just bad, to summarise. I think we're gonna now upgrade our factory. Yep. Factory upgrade coming. Wind tunnel data concern. That's okay. That's okay, yeah. That's okay. Underfloor. Rear wing. Let's have a look here. What are we still manufacturing? Still got that suspension to come in. We could have a front wing coming in and leave a slot for suspension and side pods. Just need another day here. Suspension in, thank the Lord. Carlos will have suspension on his fucking car. We've enough side pods now, enough underfloor. Let's see here. If we go for... Let's have a look here back at our cars again. We still need another suspension. So let's get on that. And then the next thing we will need 4 underfloor, 4 side pods. We have that extra rear wing for when we need it. We'll need an extra front wing here. And chassis will be needed soon. Yeah, I reckon chassis is next after we do one front wing. Let's do... Oh, we can do both. Oh, front wing's already coming in and chassis already coming. Okay, we're good then, I think. Now that we just can, I mean, I'm gonna just do an extra one of these. just so that we don't have to worry about it down the line. Give ourselves a bit of extra caution that we're gonna need now. And we are going to head into Imola, and hopefully in front of the Tifosi we have a less of a train wreck that we had there in Miami, which was just a train wreck. But isn't it good that we a train wreck for us is now...
Just outside Bologna in northern Italy, Imola hosts the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, named after the region it sits in. Surrounded by woodland, this iconic track is rich with Formula One history and the legends of those who raced here. Imola has no fewer than 4 chicanes, with the Variantes putting a slow-speed corner into every sector around this historic circuit. It's a high downforce track with sharp turns breaking up the straights.
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings. But there's still everything to race for as we start the 6th round.
Okay then, let's get to it.
Oh, we've got rain in the race, chat. We have rain in the race. Yikes. Let's put the old parts back on here. And we're gonna do what we always do, chat. And do you know what that is, chat? Can you name it before I show you what it is? Can you name what we're gonna do now? Because Sainz crashed last race. We chuck the reserve in. Why is it? Right. I guess it's not really working. There's Behrman now. But Behrman's gonna get his first taste in a Ferrari F1 car. And because Sainz crashed last race, terminal damage is why he has to sacrifice that session for our young driver. So Ollie Behrman. Let's see how Ollie was doing in practice 1. In practice 1, Ollie was 18th, that's splendid. Ollie, that's so good. Wow. Sainz is 11th, then Sainz 8th. So Sainz has been ramping up despite missing out on practice 1. Leclerc has good engines here, whereas Sainz damaged his car, so his gearbox will be kind of fucked for this race, but oh well. Sainz did it to himself.
Radio check, okay?
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check, Carlos, can you hear me?
We are good, we are good.
Yeah, all good.
All clear.
Jesus, my eyes are not working.
And we need a good warm-up on the brakes.
We need a good warm up. Good warm up.
Some warm up in the first lap, out lap.
Copy.
Let's skip on here, see what we can do. We may have that Merc blocking us here. Or it's this Williams of Sargent. Maloney finally got a point. You know, getting a point is better than not having a point, so at least he has that. We just need to not get blocked by Sargent on our lap here, and we probably will. Logie Sarge is going slowly on his out lap here, and the Ferraris are appearing in the distance. There's Leclerc. He needs to get through this corner, Sargent, and now get out of the way. So it's good timing for Leclerc. Will it be good timing for Sainz? It won't be. It won't be. He's going to be right in the chicane. Wasn't amazing timing there, but we will finish our lap. And Sainz was actually quicker than Leclerc there, but I believe we haven't done enough to get through into Q2 because I don't believe our laps were that badly hindered. Could have been worse, really could have been worse. But anyway, I think we're doing well here. But chat, who do you think this grid is missing at the moment? Not naming Hulkenberg, Hamilton and Alonso because they've all retired. But who do you think this grid is missing? Creative said poor chair. Mick. Mick is in P8. So we're not missing him, he's just doing class. And Awas is doing decent as well. Okay. I hope that it doesn't stay that way. Hopefully no one blocks our lap exiting the pits. And we're going to be clear. We've got 2 good laps here from our Ferrari drivers. Great to know.
Stay negative.
So,
Stay negative, please.
yeah, Adami, I'm a Ferrari fan, we're always negative. Yeah, both Haas into Q2, which is impressive for them. Can they get into Q3, which would be insane? Both Red Bulls out! Sean, I didn't even notice that! Both Red Bulls out Q1! Both Red Bulls are out! I swear, Sean, I would not have noticed that if you hadn't said anything. Genuinely would not have noticed. I wonder, can the AlphaTauris get into Q... If the AlphaTauris could get into Q3 here, this would be hilarious. Come on, Maloney, we're betting on you. Come on, Maloney. Where's Maloney? Come on, Maloney. Come on, Maloney. Maloney just needs to not get blocked by Norris here. He's coming around to finish a lap. Norris, who currently sits P10, is he going to jump? Norris didn't improve. Come on, Maloney. Come on, Maloney. It's Maloney's last chance to improve here. But the Red Bulls out in Q1 is an absolute shock. Come on, Maloney, knock Norris out. Piastri could knock Norris out. Ocon could knock Norris out here. Either of the Haases. Because Norris hasn't had a great lap here. And it just means all we'll need to worry about is Russell in Q3. And the Alpines have been rapid here as well, surprisingly. But wow, what a change of fortunes. Both Haases have finished, not improved. We're waiting for Zayn Maloney now. And is that Piastri behind him? No, it's Sargent behind him. So Maloney is the only driver now that can knock out Norris. Come on, Maloney. Knock out Norris. Be a bad man. Knock him out. He's knocked out Norris! Yeah!
Okay.
Yes!
Good job.
Unbelievable, chat. We've got a Merc out in Q2 and we've got both Red Bulls out in Q1. Sergeant's P3! What the fuck? What is happening in this save? So, for those of you who are new here, this save has been pretty much status quo for the first 3 seasons. Season 4 has been like all over the place. Very unpredictable. The Mercedes are now the second best car here. Max is P16, Sergio P19. The Alphas who got into Q3 in Miami, both now down, and Stroll out as well. But the Merc of Lando's out, and we currently holding P1, P2, and Russell seems to be nowhere near us at the moment. This could be insane, chat. This is already insane, to be honest with you. Come on, lads, we need a good Q3 from you here. We just need to not be blocked. No one exit the pits right now. Good. Leclerc's a little close to Sainz, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. He's not astronomically close. Sean Maloney is in Q3. He has stepped it up. He's in Q3. What are we going to get? A 14.3, a 14.1. Those are rapid laps. Those are absolutely rapid laps here. Bottas?
Yeah,
Eh?
Pitley.
And pit limiter on. Stop on the marks.
Scusi? 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 Oh, I forgot we're on the softs and we're not on the mediums. That's why Sainz's lap is not as good. Jesus. Come on, lads, someone go out. We want to give Sainz a toe here. Go out, lads. Go out. Go out. I've balled it. And now they pile out after us. What absolute pricks. Anyway.
The gears.
Copy.
Can push more if you want.
Yeah.
Less lift off.
Okay, copy.
Alright, lads. Let's go here. Leclerc is a little close. Maybe not. I think he's okay. I think he's okay.
Copy.
But we now need to get a good lap here with Sainz. And we should have it. No one should be blocking our lap here. We've got good clear air. The only thing is Sainz now needs to push into open air really to improve. But I feel like Quali could jump around here at the end a lot. Still Russell to get a good lap in. Where's Russell? He's just started his lap. The Alpines have been quick here in practice. You're right, I'll check the sector times. Green for Sainz, yellow on the leaderboard? Oh yes. Purple first for K-Mag? What the f... Leclerc's gone yellow twice.
Okay, and checkered flag.
Sainz goes quickest. Leclerc's jumped Magnussen. Where's Russell gonna come? Russell might get it. No! Oh, fuck. Russell's got us, lads. That's disappointing. He was our really one rival and we just needed to be ahead of him. So now we need to do with Russell for another fucking race. Russell's literally Max Verstappen 2.0 in Season 4 here. That's literally all that's fucking happened. Logie Sarge doesn't really improve.
P2. Good job.
And that's it. Alpine 4 and 5. We don't have to worry about the Red Bulls or Norris, but what a lap from Russell there at the end. I was thinking his pace wasn't great throughout the weekend, which is a bit annoying. Chat, how does that look to you? This is the oddest strategy I've ever gone for. The thing I'm scared about is how quickly it's gonna get wet. I don't know how quickly it's gonna get wet. How quickly can we push? We can push in the softs. We're gonna have to gauge how quickly it's getting wet for this first stint. But chat, you might want to just even like screenshot that strategy. That looks disgusting. The rain on this game is so painful, and the weather looks horrific. I don't know what to do. Again, I don't know what to do. Fuck it, let's just go.
This is it, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Right, Science, this is your calling. This is where you get into P1 off the start.
Maybe a chance. Okay.
Or lose out to Leclerc. Come on, Science. Okay. We know it's gonna get wet.
Keep going.
I think we go straight onto the wets. I don't even think we do inters on that first stint. But it is gonna be 5 laps. So maybe inters, I'm not sure. It doesn't fucking matter!
That's not how I lost it.
Head down.
Let's take a closer look. And you can see how the cars come together. Who was at fault? Well, there'll definitely be fingers being pointed. As for
Right, oh, they're both out. Fuck me, Sainz, you absolute cunt.
Safety car deployed.
Oh, Sainz is out.
Positive.
He's out. He's out.
Energies are
Oh,
good.
he's fucking out 2 races in a row.
So there was a crash.
Unfucking believable, man.
So Debris and marshals on the main straight.
1 positive, Sean, but Jesus Christ, again.
Virtual safety car ending.
2 races in a row, man. Yeah, this top 10 is all over the place. That is hilarious. It is very hilarious.
You have P1. Behind you we have Magnussen.
Is Perez last? Perez is last? Jesus Christ. At least we can escape the road now, but I still don't know what tires to go on. Still genuinely don't know what tires to go on. Because it's going to be wet, but I don't know how early that wet is actually going to come down. You're absolutely right, this could be big points. And with Sainz, yes, chat, this time it was Sainz's fault. Like, before I've complained about the penalties being so-and-so's fault, this time it was absolutely Sainz's fault. He just locked up and went into the back of Russell, completely took him out. That was clear-cut pain for Sainz, absolutely.
Rain.
Yeah, they actually gave the pen to the right driver this time, although it's still the user. It's still the user gets the pen. Okay, so the wet is gonna come very soon, chat.
Some rain coming.
So it's gonna be straight onto wets. It's gonna be straight onto wets. Sergeant is P3. What the utter hell? But chat, we're gonna be straight onto wets.
Copy.
Everyone's pitting. We've stayed out an extra lap. I don't know if that's the right choice, but we know we need to go onto wets here, whereas they may be struggling to get their tires up to temp. We're overcutting the field here, which may be bad, but I think we're gonna be okay. Sonoda exits. How far is he up the road? 32 seconds up the road is Sonoda. And is that delta changing? It's not changing so far. As we switch on to wets, everyone's gone enter. Everyone has gone enter, and we are going wets.
And what's a wide line on exit?
We just need to keep it ahead of Sonoda for when the really heavy rain comes down. Everyone's come in, but Sergeant. Sergeant's a lunatic on the wets, or on the softs here. And now Sonoda exits ahead of Gasly. Sonoda into the podium positions. We are now trying to go on, until the rain the mega rain comes out basically, and then we'll be switching to the mediums, and then back to the wets again, and then back to the softs. This is a chaotic race already, and our fucking science has already killed someone already. We switch straight on to the wets, and I believe this will benefit us because we'll be staying out longer than everyone else. Sonoda may start to catch. We're now only 4 seconds ahead, but everyone will need to put onto the wets. Everyone will need to put onto the wets, which is going to be to our benefit. Sargent now in P11, but he's on the right tyre, in my opinion. Let's see how strong my opinion is. Leclerc still ahead here, and it's almost at the wet transition. Almost at the wet transition now. And it's wets now, chat. It's wets. It is wets. And everyone's on enter. Everyone's got the pit. What is the gap to Sargent? Sargent's going to be P2 here, chat. Logie Sarge is going to be P2 here. When everyone pits, Logie Sarge is going to be P2. Guarantee it. It is now wets. Logie Sarge is going to be P2 if everyone pits. No one's pitting, which is a bit unexpected, but it is now fully wets, and it's gonna be wets for a decent amount of time here.
Yeah, copy.
We're now 10 seconds ahead of Sonoda. We need to be wets long enough so that we can get enough time to switch onto the inters. And it may look like it's Sargent. No one's boxing, chat. Sargent's already up to P5. Although, it's now on that inter transition. It's going back to inter soon. So, Logie Sarge is going to have to box pretty soon. He's going to need to clear Gasly and Sonoda. When it goes back to inters here, that delta is now coming down pretty rapidly.
Box now, box.
But we are now crucially 40 seconds up the road.
So we'll do a
Logie Sarge is now into second on those wets, but it's now on the transition back to inters. So we will see what the Williams team do here. Do they keep him out? Do they pit now for inters? We will see. We just need no more awful pit stops really with Leclerc here. But Awasa now into P6. Perez is on the wets here. He's going to be fucked on this transition because he's P12. And he's going to have the box to get on the inters here. Let's see what Sargent does. Is Sargent going to pit? He is. That was smart from Sargent. He maybe shouldn't have gone on the wets. He maybe shouldn't have gone on the wets there, but he's now made at least the right call now to go on the inters. And we are now so far up the road. And all we need to worry about is when it goes back to wets again. But we are having our most comfortable win so far. All we need, chat, is no safety cars.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonoda and Gasly and Zhou and Awasa. Awasa in P5. If Awasa can hold on here and get his strategy correct, Verstappen may struggle to pass here. But Sargent now in P12. He was on the wets the wrong time. We were on the wets the right time, it seems. Perez was especially on the wets the wrong time. But we just timed it perfectly, really. To be honest. We now need to get on to the wets soon. But it depends. Do the other drivers stay out for this next wet stint. It depends what everyone does here. Iwasa still P5, keeping Verstappen at bay. Iwasa with a P5, that'll be more points than he'll get for the rest of the season, I'd say. It's almost dry here. That's how little it's raining, but it's about to thunderstorm here soon. We've got a big gap behind, so we don't even need to do that much. Can we check the current live standings? They're not going to be accurate, but Sainz here is lost out to Russell in that last race in Miami. That's how big that swing was, but we're going to crucially gain on Mercedes because Russell's out of the race. And it's benefited us, but it's really not benefited Mercedes. It's not the way you want to win, but it is. Seems to be the way we may win here. I think it's the crossover now. We're gonna go in for wets. Because the rain's coming down very heavy, and when we exit it might be the exact right time we need. Tsunoda is pitting onto the wets. Tsunoda may have done an extra lap than everyone else here. Let's keep an eye on Gasly. I think Gasly may have went a lap early. I think Tsunoda will be out ahead. Let's keep an eye on Gasly here. And as Gasly exits, where's Tsunoda going to be? Tsunoda's exiting the pit lane here. Gasly has had a lap to warm up his tyres. Exits behind Tsunoda, but will have warmer tyres here. And where's Iwasa? Iwasa's lost out massively. Iwasa now P15. Wow, Iwasa now exits P12. He lost out in the pit stops massively there. Really badly. Stroll still pitting. It's going to be Gasly and Tsunoda on the podium. Perez is surely going to be losing his seat soon now. But Haas royally fucked the pit stop there, to be honest. Don't even know what they did wrong, but... Zhou now pressuring. This will be big for Alpine. Big points for Alpines 3 and 5. Ricciardo, P8. Iwasa in the points, though. Iwasa... Getting any points is helpful, really, for Iwasa. P10 as it stands. We are still gunning it in P1 here. We can now push on fuel, I'd say. Just got a strong amount of fuel in the car. The worst thing that could happen now is a safety car. We just need no safety cars, to be honest. Yeah, if Yuki can finish P2 here, this is going to be insane for AlphaTauri. This will be the most points they will score all season by a long shot. A long shot. Yuki with an amazing drive here. Iwasa into P9 as it stands. Mick almost in points as well here. Track has changed to damp now. It's now the inter transition, but it's going to be sunny soon. Did both Red Bulls pit? Both Red Bulls pit on to enter. That's a massive mistake. It's going to be dries. It's going to be dries very soon here. Let's see who goes on inters. Ricciardo, both McLarens. Maloney bottled it onto the inters. The Haas's are both in P7 and P8. Tsunoda staying out like us. It's the right move.
Yeah.
Piastri's bottled it. This is going to be a massive swing here. A massive swing. Tsunoda now in, and Gasly and Zhou, and we'll see where they end up. But this has been hilariously a massive swing. We've now got traffic here. Got a McLaren here behind us. Hopefully... Oh, thank you for the 2 bits, Art. Hopefully no one blocks us here as we enter the pit lane. Hopefully no one holds us up here. We just want a smooth stop. There's the Haas going through. Good stop from the lads. We just need no lap traffic to hit us. Please do not hit us. But we may win here on a 4 stop, which is insane. And AlphaTauri into P2, and Verstappen hasn't pit. Verstappen's going to need to pit here. He will get through on Tsunoda, but he's going to need to pit. This is insane, chat. This is insane. Track has changed to dry. Verstappen's going to have to come in here. So are all the Inter runners. Where are the Haas's? The Haas's are there. The Haas's could still have something on here. They still could be cooking. There's a lot of Inter runners out there. A lot of Inter runners out there. Oh, Gasly's got past Tsunoda. How'd that happen? Gasly now into a net P2 here. Zhou could catch Tsunoda. It's now the crossover point where the Inters are the wrong tyre to be on this lap. Verstappen in, Gasly into P2, Tsunoda into P3. Piastri still out in the wrong tyres here. Magnussen's surely going to get him here. Magnussen does get him. Magnussen to P5. Where's Verstappen going to exit? Verstappen in P8. We wanted worse than that, to be honest. Oh, the Haas's really have not benefited from the stops. Oh, it was looking so good for the Haas's, and now it's gone. Pete Tom. Norris is going to get good points here, I would expect. Piastri still has to pit. Piastri staying out on the Inters. What a madman. But Tsunoda can get a podium here. Yellow flag. No! 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 That's what we didn't need.
Not entirely sure what happened, but
Fuck's
it seems
sake.
like it was Logan Sargent.
Unbelievable, chat. Unbelievable, man.
Safety car deployed.
Safety car deployed.
Stay positive.
Copy.
I'm not positive,
And we need to keep working on tires.
but
and
we're
brakes.
a minute up the road here, chat. A whole minute.
There was a crash. There are a lot of debris.
Verstappen onto fresh softs, although I think that's just... You're absolutely right, or you're absolutely right here. We are going to lose our 50-second lead here. Unbelievable, chat. I'm going to have to let all these lap cars through. Perez continues to be last. What the hell? There's people who are way over a lap down. Need to let the lap cars through here. Hello, you need to let the lap cars through. Where's Piastri? Piastri's behind us. I mean, Piastri's just not overtaking us. Or did it say not allowed to overtake? Did it, Sean? Did it say not allowed to overtake? Sainz killed Russell on lap 1 hour. And Sainz crashed last race as well, so Sainz basically doesn't deserve the car that he's driving. to summarize here. But it'll be double points here for Alfa Romeo, Gasly podium, Tsunoda podium, and Perez finishing last. Surely Tsunoda is going to be like, give me that Red Bull seat now. Give me it. Surely Perez has been bad this season. Norris still getting points for what did I say? Norris still getting points from Mercedes, which we didn't want here in P6. And we should hopefully finish here in P1.
Yeah, you've done a fantastic race.
P1 chat. Tsunoda on the podium, Gasly on the podium. Alfa Romeo's getting points here. Great result for Alpine. Insane
that was a
race.
Great performance from the Ferrari driver, wasn't it?
That was a really well executed race, I
Wow.
thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
We may see these
Wow.
kind of scenes a lot in Formula One, but it's easy to forget just what it means to the whole team.
But
And the Monegasque
maximum
driver
points for Leclerc.
certainly
Sainz
did well.
crashes again because he's ass. But Yuki and Gasly on the podium.
Superb
Wow, what a
race
podium.
this year. And it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
What a chaotic race. What an absolutely chaotic race.
Well, Formula One certainly feels at home in Italy, and it looks like those three feel right at home too.
And you're right, Sainz is grounded. Sainz is absolutely grounded. Yeah, you're right, both AlphaTauri teammates on the podium.
As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll be absolutely delighted to have picked up the win here. What a great outcome that is for the team.
And that's about it for our time here in Imola.
For the next Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city
But
circuit
wow.
of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the most
Yeah,
legendary
we're gonna have a look at the standings now. This is gonna be a massive swing. But look at that. Just look at that screenshot. Everyone gaining. Magnussen drops a place. But everyone gaining massively here. Unfortunately, the Haas's weren't able to get points. An absolute stinker from Red Bull in qualifying, and Sainz. Two horrific races for Sainz here. But Leclerc's going to gain massively in the championship here. Gasly and Tsunoda up. Tsunoda's ahead of Perez in the championship. After that podium. Hilarious. There's no way he doesn't get that Red Bull seat. There's no way he can't get that Red Bull seat. Gasly also ahead of Perez. Wow. The Alphas now, that's a big point for Alfa Romeos. They kind of suck, so big points for them. But it's extending our lead in the championship here with Leclerc. Big extension. Positives, but also negatives with Sainz being shit. But wow, what a race, chat. And more outgoings because Sainz doesn't know how to finish a fucking race. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Yep. How much of the car has Sainz broken here? Missing a chassis, which we've made coincidentally for him. And he's missing a front wing like he broke off the fucking car. Yeah. And we need an underfloor there for Leclerc. Next is Monaco as well. Hopefully Sainz doesn't fucking crash into Leclerc here. And we should be okay. But we will have enough parts to make it through both sessions here. Well, we need suspension, really, ideally. Thankfully, Sainz didn't damage another suspension, otherwise we would have been really asking questions there. But how much of that, how much of those parts has he damaged? Yeah, he's damaged them. He's damaged pretty much all of the parts. A bit has Sainz. Let's see here. What can we manufacture at the moment? We'd need a new chassis, as the chassis are drying up for Leclerc. Sainz is good on chassis at the moment. Sainz would need a new underfloor, which I think we're already developing. Leclerc's good on underfloor. Suspension's the biggest one really at the moment. Side pods is going to need to look at soon. So I think underfloor and chassis. Let's see what we're making. We're making an underfloor. We need a new chassis here. ASAP. Is there a way I can add on to this? We want to add on to the suspension. Oh, we're already making two, so it doesn't really matter with suspension there. But I think that is it for me tonight. If you enjoyed watching, please drop a follow. If you enjoyed this, it's currently September. If you want to subscribe, please do as well. It's the cheapest it will be all year. And also if you want to subscribe with Twitch Prime, you can do that as well. But it's been me, SSRRO here with Ferrari. Imola has definitely been one of the most crazy races in this save, for sure. But if you want to drop me a follow on your way out, please do. I'll be back tomorrow for TAR round 8. We'll see if I can do well on that, and then we'll be back for more F1 Manager as well. And also, if you click in my bio, there's a link to my TikTok. I've made a video for tomorrow to go out, and I've worked very hard to edit it, so please show it love if you see it. But anyway, I've been Arrow. We're going to raid Logan here on our way out. Monaco and Spain tomorrow is right, Sean. But I've put a lot of effort into that, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's in my bio. But I will see you all tomorrow, and thank you all for watching.